it is a beautiful day here in British Columbia, just outside of Vancouver. I'm working on these guys today. I thought I'd make a quick little video. It's a wife's bike. But yeah, so I got generally a night rider out here now because I bought from KRW their new 15-inch caps, and I thought I'd do a little unboxing. So this is basically how they come. You got your literature from them, and they're well packaged. They come with the, as they describe, the bolts and the zip ties. And this is what they look like. They're injected, so they look pretty much like the factory piece. They have this mechanism, and the only thing I don't know, I guess I can just pull it out because I see it in two pieces on the video. I just don't want to, I think these ridges are what keep it. He said it's this is for width, so this is meant to work on all kinds of 15 inchers. I got the actual turbo cast, but I guess you just push these in to your desired. So the big part that everyone's asking for online and seems confusing with their photos and everything is truly, they go, where do I zip tie it? Do I do it to the rim? Do I do whatever? These were the very first ones, by the way, that they made. Essentially, it's just like a fiberglass mold with a support that goes to the bracket. Very thin, like just cardboard thin. This is like as good or better than the original caps. But anyway, everyone says, where do you zip tie it? If you look at these ridges right here, there's a groove and it goes around, and essentially you're going to take your zip tie and you're going to just put it around that groove. When you bolt this to your tire, yeah, I guess you'd find out what the depth you want first. There's a little bugger. Say hi to the camera, bugger. No. Yeah, maybe I'll stop it here and I'll just put in how that looks when it's done. But very, very fast. I needed this for a car show because one went flying off, one of these old ones, and I got it within 3 or 4 days from Italy, and I'm in Canada. So my car is a mishmash of season 3, 4, and 1, 2. But yeah, my turbo cast, and that's the way that those other ones are just bracketed on. I put this one on the other side just to show you. Hey there, buddy. But anyway, I'm a thankful guy today, because if you would have told me as a kid that I'd have these two cars in my garage, I would never have believed you. And I'm very thankful in these trying times to have little pleasures like this that take you away from craziness. Anyway, let's get these caps on. I was just gonna say, the only thing, I love these. The only thing, if I were to have any sort of thing to say about them, here we have the KRW. So they're just their product. They have it there, but I wish the injection molding. So this is where it's molded, is right in the middle of the Pontiac logo. Now I'm sure you could put your Pontiac thing over it if you wanted, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it like Night Rider did. But too bad it couldn't have been molded there on the back side. I just took a felt pen, I put it over that, but you can still see it. And that would be the only thing I would say that if I had anything to say about them being, you know, apart from after 100 miles if they don't fly off. But yeah, just that. You can sand it down. I've got a car show coming up, so I'm just gonna throw these on for now. I'll probably take them off, sand that down, and then paint that part there. But anyway, it actually looks worse on camera than it does in real life. But I'll get them on and show you how it looks. Okay, so I just took these two apart. You don't want to snap these. These are just, each one of them has a groove, and that's what these go in. But yeah, it's not enough. You're gonna want to zip tie it, but like I said, I'll show you that. I took it apart just to see how it's going to ultimately depth wise. Looks like those just sit in there, and I just want to make sure that you know, I'm not gonna crack that by over tightening them down, say if they don't come preset. But yeah, I'll show you. So the new nuts are similar. They're similar to your old ones, but you're gonna want to use them because they're gonna be made to fit into this lip and be held in there, and then to go in to where each one of those will set. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend using the old nuts. Okay, so I've just got two in there, snug, finger snug, and I'm just gonna see what my depth is. These stems were a little longer. Which I think, so that's my depth. Look nice. They look right. But I'll pull that off and see what they look like. So coming off, they basically, yeah, they don't bottom out. The thread is about the width of a zip tie lower. From the package, they come pretty much turbo cast ready. The thing is when you put the zip tie on, you're gonna probably want to measure your car each fundamentally, because when you put that on, the zip tie is what's going to hold this tension to the mounting bracket, and so you don't lose them. I'll put one on right now. So there we go. That's how you zip tie them. That's what they don't really show you on their website or in that video that well. But there it is. If I put the phone down, I might show you how to put one on without fumbling around. But they're kind of short, but you're gonna want to take a pair of pliers and just pull it tight and use your finger to hold it back, just so they're nice and snug. Essentially that's the zip tie deal there. Go and throw it on. Okay, I just noticed something with these, and I went and checked on their website. So you only get 12 of these, and so it's 3 per wheel. So you just use your other ones. Three will hold that down. Just you know, however you want to do it, diagonally and one off to the side, and then just use your other lug nuts. Yeah, so you get 12, and they got the flange. Don't lose them, because this little flange here is what is going to hold that on that ridge there onto your wheel. Okay, just to clarify, 3 per wheel of the special flanged nuts. And there it is. It's actually pretty easy. They say it takes 2 minutes there compared to the old one. I mean, these looked great. They weren't that expensive. As you can see, like, it's pretty paper thin. But I mean, they mine flew off because I had it at a shop and the guy broke it. But anyway, you know, so I'll put the 4 on and show you what they look like after. All right. So if you just use your fingers to sort of spread these, you can just sort of do that all the way around and they come out. But I highly recommend, just for your own car, taking them out and not just putting them on as is, but taking them out and then finding the depth by putting your hubcap on it and then tightening there, which I did with this one, because it's not exactly like, and in shipping these get pushed around, but you want it exactly to fit your car, and you want to be able to tighten your lugs with these seated so you're not pulling on them and cracking them at the end of the day. These are and then I do say that you should zip tie each one. They said just do 1 or 2, but I say do each one. These aren't cheap, so you don't want to lose them, but the quality and everything and the speed of shipping, well worth it, well worth the investment. So yeah, just set that and I'll keep tying these. Yeah, so again, these are my old ones. That's how thick they are. And because it was fiberglass, I think I painted them a bit of a flat black. I mean, they really did the trick, but I mean, these are shiny. They have that lip that looks right. They reflect. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, that's the injection molding. So they say you can paint them, but you don't really have to. Most likely the originals were the same thing. And again, yeah, my sort of that flat black look. But I got some spares if they go flying off again. I'm gonna put the other rear 2 on, but yeah, my car is a hodgepodge, so we don't need so many comments about why are things like this and like that. I perfectly know that they are, and I did it that way. I'm not mistaken, I just did it my way, that's all. But onto the wheels. So just to go over that again, just bolt those on. I just put 2 on, and then just put those on, and then just find your depth. And just put it gently until it basically goes in to the lines. And until it can't no more. And that's your depth. Then you take the whole thing out as one piece and then put your zip ties on it. So just to reiterate, that's where you zip tie them, in that groove, and it holds the 2 split pieces and those little ridges grip in place, and they ain't going anywhere. I use all the zip ties, but just to line it up the way you had it, I think my Pontiac symbol was, yeah, it was going up. And then now this is strong enough, you won't put anything out of adjustment. Just find where you had them. And then you need 2 hands to put 1 bolt in, which I will do. But that's simple. Okay, so just to show you the old design, this is what they looked like. It's pretty ingenious, actually. It's a lot with a little, and that's what I did have on the car. Just a little dusty. But these look way better. They just look factory. You know, they've got the gleam. Yeah, I think the only other test will be to see how long they stay on the car. I did the zips on every single one, held them tight. I made sure to take the extra time to measure the depth in so I'm not putting undue stress on anything. And I think it looks good. So there we are, my dream garage. And the secret thing coming next from Vancouver Movie Motion. That trailer hauled Baby, the Dean Winchester's Impala, for nearly 15 years on Supernatural. So more of that to come. It's pretty cool in its own right. It's a double stacker, so there would always be 2 Impalas in there. More to come. Right on. Thank you, KRW, and I'm not sponsored in any way. I paid full price for these, but I just thought someone should make a video of how they went on. They look great. So signing off from British Columbia, Canada. All right, take care.